Anna, and welcome to Perfect English. We're here in London near Charterhouse Square, which is a historic square in London where you can see various sights. Now, have you guessed what sound we're going to be learning today? Yes, it's the diphthong or double vowel sound, air. So now we're going to learn how to pronounce the tricky air diphthong together. Now, the shape of your mouth changes from the beginning of the sound to the end of the sound. If you watch my mouth, you'll see. Air, 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 air. Really good work. So now we're going to learn some words that have the air diphthong within them. Why don't we start with Charterhouse Square? Charterhouse Square. Charterhouse Square. Charterhouse Square. Now, you'll be able to see over there in the middle of the square, there's a pair of trees. That's pear. Pear, pear, pear. Great work. Okay, so now it's time for our fun part. We're going to do a tongue twister. Let's start off slow. Repeat after me. A pear bought a hare at a fair. 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 I think that you could do that a little bit faster. A pear bought a hare at the fair. A pear bought a hare at a fair. A pear bought a hare at a fair. Well done, really good job. In the English language, the air diphthong is very important, but it's also quite tricky, especially when it's heard in homophones. Now, these are words that sound exactly the same, but they differ in spelling and in meaning. So, for example, let's take the word pear. The first meaning, it's when two things come together or are joined. The other meaning of pear is a pear as in the fruit, which is a sweet, juicy fruit that I'm sure you know about. Pear, 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 pear. The next homophone we're going to learn is stare and stare. So the first stare is the type that you walk up. So you'd walk up the stairs to go to your bedroom, for example. The other stare is when you stare at somebody. So you might see somebody staring at you. Stare, 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 stare. Great work. So unfortunately, that's all we've got time for, but we've been here in London in Charterhouse Square. I hope I've helped you learn how to pronounce the tricky air diphthong correctly. Have a lovely day. Bye.